All right, you guys. Don't know how long it's been since I made a vlog or video. The last video was me and my sister at the cemetery talking about our feelings and our emotions and just going through what was still and still is fresh in our hearts and with everything to cope with life. So I keep saying I'm gonna try to make videos and get you guys updated with not only with myself but with family, personal um, journey, the way my mom did with her journey. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about just what's going on through my life. I'm gonna try to get more less talking but more showing of like how what I'm doing, what I'm showing you guys and everything. Cause lately I've been seeing more videos of myself as more like just to me in the face talking about almost whatever. But I want to go ahead and try to make more videos of obviously with myself, but obviously with what's going on around me. And that includes family and friends and whoever wants to be involved in it. So go with that. As you can see, I am in the office of a school. I am currently working full time and permanent. So unfortunately, no more Disneyland. Fortunately, I had to leave that job due to the fact that I had a previous job, which I was working at Kaiser for about a month. They were giving me more hours, more pay, weekends off. But unfortunately, that was an on-call base after a month passed, and then I had to go change to an on-call status to where they called me whenever they need me. I had to call Disneyland off a lot due to the fact that my mom did recently pass. A month prior to that, kept calling out as well, and unfortunately had to leave. I do want to go back to Disneyland. Because obviously that was one of my favorite jobs that I really loved working at. I mean, a lot of people hate working at theme parks or they just don't like working around a lot of people. And unfortunately with me, I came to a realization that I do like working at theme parks. So I quit that, and then I had to go quit Kaiser as well. I know, Josh, you have so many jobs, don't know which one you're at. So right now I am permanent. This is my only job, working for LAUSD. I was working at a school a year ago for about 4 months as a substitute. Not permanent, but it was a temporary thing. I was still working at Disneyland. Luckily, that job held on to my bills and everything else. So I quit Kaiser because they weren't giving me the hours because it was an on-call status. I mean, Kaiser is a great company and great opportunity to work in a hospital, but working at a hospital was a little bit challenging because prior to that, my mom passed. It was just not a good thing to see all the time, and especially the ICU rooms. I just didn't want to go into the ICU rooms because of how that's where the last thing my mom was at. I did quit also because, the school that I'm working at is full-time and it's closer. Kaiser was at Culver City, which took me about an hour to get there on freeway and about 2 hours just to get back home. With this job, I'm actually 40 minutes coming here and 30 minutes going back home. School is an elementary school, so I am working alone, hence why you don't see anybody else around me, and I'm alone. It's a set schedule, so it makes it a lot better for me to know when my schedule is and what times I work, obviously. And I get benefits. With that, I obviously took the opportunity and jumped the gun on working for LAUSD and sticking with that. My dad really wanted me to do that, and I remember my mom at one point when I was working at another school a year ago that she really wanted me to stick with LAUSD because my dad has been here ever since I was a baby, basically, for about 24 years. So he knows the company, he knows the people and everybody. anybody that's not in his department, people who have gone and everything. So he gave me the hookup. So big plus to dad on that. I've been here for about 2 months. On the 19th, I'm not gonna say it's that easy, but it's not hard. This is a opportunity to start from the bottom, obviously, and work my way up within the company. And I want to go ahead and do that. I see myself either being somewhere in like an IT area or something that has to do with electronics, because I like technology a little bit too much than normal people would like to. I'm always the guy that they always come to, and I was always like, hey, do this, hey, do that. Oh, wait, I need to go over there. I can't do it over the phone, kind of thing. So I have time for myself to relax and, just lay back and not stress out on everything. So that's a good thing. I don't have to worry about teachers telling me what to do. The principal really telling me what to do. She doesn't really like to bother me because she knows I have a lot of work to do. So she just lets me be and lets me do my own thing. And I avoid the traffic. Nothing's been going on lately with us. It's been about 4 months. For the most part, we are okay. We are good. We are not letting it affect our lives that much. Obviously, it has affected our lives. We lost my mom, and it's just a hard adjustment to now get back into reality and like, okay, this is what she would want. This is what we would think she would like to have it done a certain way. Some people have noticed that I've taken a role on that part. Not that I don't want to fully replace my mom. She cannot be replaced. We all love my mom, and she had a certain way of doing a lot of things, and I picked up a lot on that. I knew what she liked to have done in a certain way. Even though there was times where she didn't like it done my way or I tried doing it, she would do it. But she always relied on me to make sure the bills are being paid. She was very hands-on with the house, inside and outside, and I picked up a lot on that. So everyone, and I've noticed that myself, that they're kind of relying somewhat on me. We are going on a family vacation this coming weekend, which is Mother's Day weekend. I was reminding my dad, you need to take the trailer out on this day or whatever. We need to make sure we need to get this. I'll make a list. What are we gonna bring for food? Who's coming? What time are we going? What time are we gonna leave? Blah, blah, blah. Just making sure everything was game planned out orderly, and the way that my mom wanted to have it. Obviously, I'm the only one that has taken the responsibility of my mom's role of doing things around the house, and dad has too as well. He's picking up majority of the responsibilities of the household, and I'm helping him out too. There's people who have been texting us here and there, how we're doing, just checking up on us, and we're good. We're all okay for the most part. We appreciate your time when you come over just to hang out and just to spend time with us. We did have a barbecue the weekend before that just passed. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before, where my dad's side and my mom's side did come to our house, and we had this big, I think it was a big barbecue. I texted everybody. My dad who asked who was coming. I told them these are the amount of people are coming. We're gonna need to buy this, this, and this. Make sure we have this. We need to clean up the backyard, the house, blah, blah, blah. I need to make sure. So, like I said, I took on my mom's role of making sure everything is going according to plan, because no one else is gonna do it. My dad's kind of like, oh yeah, if they're gonna come, they're gonna come. Sister, she's always out and about. Joel is the same way as like my dad. So I have to make sure everything is going with the flow. And I don't mind it. I really don't. Part of me has picked up from what mom has taught us with groceries and everything. And so I planned everything that day, the barbecue, and we had a good time. There was a good amount of people that came to our house, and we just had a good time. My mom did like having barbecues, but as she got sicker throughout the months, she just didn't have the energy or just didn't feel like it because of the chemo and the radiation and everything. So My dad did like the fact that a lot of people did come to the house and barbecue. We love every single one of you guys. We're gonna do it again soon, maybe during the summertime. We need to become closer as a family. Obviously, it's sad that my mom's not here to see it, but it brings people closer when somebody does pass. Unfortunately, it's the sad truth. There have been some people who have gotten closer to my dad and my siblings that we've never been close before. We appreciate your time, your love and support, everything that you've done for us, whether it's texting us, stopping by, inviting us to certain little events or whatever the case is. We all do appreciate it, and we love you for doing that and extending the hand. I just want to go ahead and wrap this video up because this is another long video of me talking again. And come on, John, shut the fuck up. No one wants to hear you keep talking all the time. They're probably like skipping like every 10, 20, 30, 40 seconds just to hear me shut the fuck up. I do have a potty mouth, as you can tell. Gonna try to make more videos. I'll keep you guys updated on videos and just stuff that, what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Love you guys. See you guys very soon, and I'll get back to you guys with more and new and fun things. All right,